Are you one of those moms who wants to raise emotionally intelligent children? So in my last video, I remember talking about the fact that our children mirror us as moms and we need to be emotionally intelligent using some emotional regulation tools to help us become emotionally intelligent so that our children can mirror the right image that we want them to. And in this video, I want us to talk about some practical steps, some practical everyday things that we can do to help our children become emotionally intelligent. Because even though we're working on ourselves on a daily basis, we need to also be able to carry them along, right? So where there's progress without perfection, it's totally fine. Both parties are working on one another, and we want to intentionally model emotional intelligence to them. So that's what this video is about. If you're interested, please don't go away. Hello moms, my name is Coach Sandra. If you're new here, welcome to the community. I'm a childcare innovation consultant who works with children and their parents to ensure that the children have the best learning experiences that they could possibly have, majorly through innovative ideas based on research and experience with children, with working with children for over 14 years. I'm also an intentional living coach that helps moms live their best lives intentionally on a daily basis by helping them obtain calm, clarity, and purpose for their lives, thereby helping them live intentionally daily. Today, I welcome you to the channel. In the last video, I talked about the fact that our children mirror us as their moms because mostly they spend time with us. So it's only practical that we are emotionally regulated so that they can also mirror that, right? But today's video, we're talking about how we can help them some more to become emotionally intelligent. So don't go away. I'm going to be telling you 5 practical ways that you can infuse emotional intelligence into your everyday life so that they can also learn to be emotionally intelligent. That's coming up in a second. Emotional intelligence is something that's not innate in the sense that it has to be learned. It's a skill, it has to be learned, and so it means that it can be taught. Okay, and that's what we're doing in today's video. We want to teach our kids, we want to find out 5 practical ways in which we can teach our kids to be emotionally intelligent. And first things first, if I may go to the point straight off, is the fact that you as the mom must be an emotionally intelligent person. Okay, I know that this is a mom platform, so obviously the dad and the mom should be emotionally intelligent, but because we are here as moms, that's why I'm directing this to you, the mom. We as moms ought to be emotionally intelligent so that our children can mirror that. But that being said, I have another video on that. Please check out the video I did in the last video I did on how to be emotionally in control of your life so that you're not burnt out and so that you don't allow your children mirror that, because you're modeling your everyday life to them, and so if you're not careful, they're going to mirror that. Okay, so if you want more information on how you can help yourself with some emotional regulation tools, help you to regulate your emotions and be in charge and be emotionally intelligent, then you can check out those videos. But in today's video, I'll just move on to the second thing, right? So the first thing is that you as the mom has to model emotional intelligence to them. Emotional intelligence to them. And the second thing is that you must also model emotional awareness. Okay, so there is a part of you being frustrated or being tired or being burnt out or maybe just being fed up of some things at times. You're stressed as moms, very common, and your kids are there, just even when they come around and maybe want to kind of add to the stress with their little complaints and little, oh, mommy, so person beat me, mommy, this person hit me, oh, mommy, I want this, oh, mommy, I want that. In that time of frustration, make them see that you are emotionally distressed, that you need attention for yourself, and don't let them just say it to them. Say to them, mom is tired. Mom is tired. I just need some time to calm down, to take deep breaths, and I'll attend to you. You see, so make them aware, model emotional awareness to them. They might be seeing that you look tired and all, but they also feel that you're alpha and omega. They feel that you are, a machine that's always on the go. They don't understand that you need to rest, that you're stressed and all that. So you need to model it to them, especially by saying it. They might see it but not understand that you cannot add some more work to what you just did that's making you tired. They don't understand that you need to rest. They just want you to attend to them ASAP. And so when they come around like that, you have to show it to them by telling them that I am tired. I need to take deep breaths and catch myself before I can attend to you. Or I'm stressed. I cannot do what you're asking me to do until I rest a little. But the way you say it to them, that's also going to go a long way in helping them understand where you're coming from. And that's one intelligent way you can help them to know how to now become emotionally intelligent. The next step that closely relates to that is to help them, guide them to be able to handle some problems themselves. Micro problems, micro complaints, micro issues. Help them, teach them, guide them to be able to handle such issues themselves. For instance, if they feel that they are stressed looking out for what they're going to wear to school or something, and you know how children can be very expressive when they're not finding what they're looking for, like, oh, I can't find what I'm looking for, or they just act out of frustration, maybe throw tantrums and all that. You could call them aside and tell them, guide them to realize that they can actually calm down, take deep breaths for themselves, and then look carefully for whatever they're looking for. You don't have to look for everything they're looking for the time they're looking for it. And even when you can't do it for them, at least guide them to go about it calmly. So when they're acting frustrated or reacting just because they can't find something or because they can't do something on their own, sometimes it could even be that they cannot open their snacks by themselves and they're really struggling with it and they're stressed already. I mean, you can see on their faces that they're stressed. Just calm them down and say, so I see that you're struggling with that thing. Why don't you relax? Calm down. Take a deep breath. And they do that deep breath in front of me. And then you say, okay, try again. Or maybe you use a piece of cloth and just try to open it up gently. Don't be frustrated about it because that wouldn't even help. Okay, so you see, you are helping them, guiding them through the process of being emotionally intelligent. You're not just shooing them away. You're not just ignoring them, and you're not just jumping at it to help them immediately. You're helping them, they themselves, to do it by their own selves. I hope you understand what I mean. That's going to help. Okay, another thing that you can do to help your kids become emotionally intelligent, and I hope we know that these things happen over time. So it means you have to be doing them over a period of time before you can see good results. Okay, so another thing that you can do is to encourage reflection, consistent reflection. Okay, so there's something I always do with my kids, and you don't have to do it that way, but it's totally fine whenever you choose. I choose to do my own reflection with them after school. So when I pick them up from school, the first thing I'm asking them is, how was school today? They say, fine, fine, fine. Okay, fine doesn't really cut it for me. So after the fine, I'm going to go a step further and ask, what happened that was fine today? Okay, so that's encouraging them to reflect, and they're thinking, I met a new friend. There was a new student in my class, and I introduced myself to him or her, and we got talking. I discovered that the person is actually my, let's say, my namesake. And, we got talking and we were so happy. I just enjoyed my class today, and my teachers were nice. And my teacher even saw my drawing today and was so impressed. And and they keep recounting everything that happened that day. And then after that, I'll say something like, okay, so hope nothing happened today that was bad. Or what happened today that was bad. And they think again and they're recounting. And I do this for all my kids. So when I pick up one, I do the whole routine or ritual of reflection. I pick the other one, the same thing. The third one, the same. I give them time to express themselves and reflect. So this way, they're able to recount the things that they went through, and they're able to reflect on where they did bad and where they did good. Because when they're saying all these things, I'm also getting back at them and say, oh, that was really nice, or oh no, that wasn't too good. Maybe you should have done this a better way, don't you think? So I put that question to them and say, don't you think you should have done this better if you had done this a certain or another way? And they're like, yes. Okay, so you see, I'm intentionally helping them reflect themselves and also providing solutions where I can, or I just help them, guide them to provide those solutions themselves. And in this way, you're raising emotionally intelligent children. Just intentional practices every day is building emotionally intelligent individuals in your children. All right, the very last thing that I'm going to say, as always, is that you need an accountability or a support group, a support system or an accountability system, such that you can be in the midst of a group of women who are daily trying to live their best lives intentionally. And so, it rubs off on the other, obviously, because we sharpen ourselves. And so we encourage ourselves to keep trying, keep living intentionally on a daily basis. And I'll not stop there. I would also use this opportunity to introduce you to the Intentional Mom community. It's our WhatsApp community. It's a WhatsApp channel where we share resources, tools, and just things that help us, that can help us as moms to continue to live our lives daily on an intentional basis. Okay, so if you are interested in that, please find that link in the description. Okay, last but not least is the fact that you must know that these results will only come if you're consistent. So you don't want to give up at the slightest instant. You don't want to get frustrated because you're tired or you don't see results. You want to keep doing this. Take it up on yourself as a ministry. Motherhood, in one of my videos, like I said, is leadership. Okay, motherhood is leadership, and you cannot be leading your children if you still need leading yourself. So that doesn't mean that you should be a perfect parent. Don't get me wrong. It shouldn't mean that you should be perfect first before you start helping them become intentional children. No, it just means that you're making progress on a daily basis and they are seeing it and mirroring it, and that's the key basically. So on this note, I know you've learned a thing or two. Please drop in the comments how you have been using these steps or these practical ways to help your children become emotionally intelligent, or how you've not and how you intend to. I'd love to read those in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a lovely day. Please remember to also subscribe, like this video, share with other moms in your community, and I'll see you. Bye.